Morning.
Good morning. We're getting out of town before the election happens.
Absolutely. Bringing the big pack because we got winter gear. Big group reunion. Let's go do Glacier Lake, boys.
Put the band back together and get carry stuff on the way up.
Ooh, right away. This is the North Saskatchewan River. Back?
No, I just mean.
Now?
Yeah, well,
I just don't know where how far we go to re-intersect the trail. That's all. It's
curious.
when you come back, it's more obvious. We're going down.
It's a long way to the bridge.
Almost there.
28.
1928.
It's almost 100 years ago.
This is a junction. That way goes to the river flats. So.
Oh, okay. So if you wanted to burn the flats, that's the way you'd go there?
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we made it here. 1 o'clock. We left the vehicles at 10 to 10. Let's call it 10 o'clock. 11, 12, 1. 3 hours to get here. And snow on the trail, but as you can see, once we got here around the campsite, bone dry. I'm just going to set up there. JT's setting up over here. Evan over there. Crazy Frenchman brought a 6-pack of beers, and check this out, it's Evan's birthday, so he made these gorgeous coasters. Easygoing lager for an easygoing crew.
Wait, hang on.
All right. Happy birthday, Evan.
Now, did you brew this?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Woo, that's tasty.
Like
Having a cold one.
Yeah,
See that thing?
yeah, it's awesome.
So crazy.
All right.
Nice dead one. It's pourri.
Non.
Non?
Correct, mais ma sauce, c'est pas la best. Là. Fait que...
Looks like you're making life complicated. Perfect. Good job.
It's a great job.
I got enough for tonight. Change out of my boots into my booties. So today is November 2nd, so this is technically the shoulder season for hiking. And where we are right now, there's very little snow, and I'm still using a 3-season tent, so nothing complicated. Everybody else is using a 3-season tent. So just because it's you don't need a full winter tent now. So I have my thermarest. It's it's 2 inches thick. It's a good thermarest. But then I add underneath my thermarest in winter or in the shoulder season just this yoga mat. By adding the yoga mat, you add a ton of insulation underneath you, and it makes a huge difference in winter. Actually, in the real winter, when we're on top of like 3-4 inches of snow, the snow acts as insulation. You can improvise. This is a 0 degrees Celsius sleeping bag, and then I have this other sleeping bag that's rated for also 0 degrees. So if you put a 0 inside a 0, you get a pretty incredible comfort factor. It gets you up to about a 15-degree rating, because sort of the way they rate sleeping bags is 0 degrees means you'd be, a comfortable sleeping temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. So if it's good for 0, it gives you a differential of 15. So 2 of them gives me a differential of 30. So it could be -10 tonight and it'll feel like it's 20 degrees Celsius in my bag, and it's not going to be that cold tonight. So you don't need to go out and buy an expensive sleeping bag if you're just going to hike in the shoulder season. You can add a liner or other things. You can also sleep with some clothes on, like a fleece jacket or something like that, and you'll be able to, you might be a little bit cold, but you'll be able to get by. Piece of rope that goes around the tree and snuck it in like this. Then it wouldn't go anywhere. Nice place to celebrate a birthday.
I'd say so. Friends whose wedding I was at last year brought this oregano for me, so.
Christian, c'est un bon Québécois. Il va nous faire des rum and coke, mais au lieu de les faire avec du coke, vu qu'il est québécois,
des Pepsi, tabarnak!
Il a amené 5 cannes de Pepsi, là. Hey. Parfait. Oui, voilà. Puis une ginger ale parce que tu te fais un...
Non, je l'ai vidé et j'ai mis mon whisky dedans.
Oh, ok, ton rhum est dans la bouteille de ginger ale, je comprends. I'll do 2 takes on that. I'll just make... you know what, I'll put it in French with subtitles, but Christian's a good Quebecer. He brought Pepsi for the rise.
Yep. It's not going to get old. No.
Chef's view. I'm gonna go behind Chef and look at the view. He's cooking, and that's Glacier Lake. Isn't that pretty?
That sun's about to come out and really wow you.
I'm guessing.
No, don't be.
He's chopping up an onion. He's got some mushrooms and
Chanterelles.
some carnation cream. So, cream of mushroom?
You know it.
You know it. Magic mushrooms?
No.
No?
No, we got JT here. That would be he'd call his buddies in and they'd helicopter in and arrest us.
Yeah, we can't do that. Oh, whoa, kinds of special ingredients.
Well, actually, most of them from TNT in Calgary. I think there's one.
Describe that kind of store. What is TNT?
So TNT is like a specialty Asian food market.
Okay.
Very large, lots of fresh seafood, lots of fresh meats, cuts, huge.
So the frog legs we're eating came from there?
Correct, yeah.
All right.
You're making me do this left-handed, but that's okay. I'll put that mushroom soup. As Marty says, save some for everybody else. I'll get the frog legs. We're going to use the mashed potatoes to stand those frog legs up. Very good.
What do you guys think of the frog legs?
Oh, beautiful.
Crazy, eh?
Delicious.
Thanks, Evan.
Hey, you're welcome.
Here's the problem with winter, 5:29, and we're losing daylight fast. JT's making a chocolate cake.
Fresh cake.
We got some sake going. You can paint it red. I wasn't fucking.
The Jurassic Park, that's amazing. I love Jurassic Park.
You got their Hot Wheels?
Yeah, check it out. The Jurassic Park Jeep.
You know how long I had to look to find a stupid freaking Jeep?
Yeah, I could imagine. This is from Karen, obviously. It's nice and wrapped.
No, I wrapped that.
What? I don't think I wrapped yours. Yeah, it's
Gotta get the gray out of that beard, dude.
simple shit.
Marty.
Fuck, man, I love it.
Who doesn't like sparklers?
That's right. 5 this year, then? Oh, okay. Yeah. For her champagne birthday, she turns on the 29th of November, his birthday. I'm pretty impressed by this pot. There's boil of water in here again. That beautiful bottle, Jeff.
Jeff brought a nice bottle of sake,
Where'd you get that from?
and he warmed it up.
Gracias. Or how do you say that in sake land?
Oh, save some for the others.
I'm holding it.
All I know is
Oh, smart man.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Oh, hey, what's the occasion?
I don't know.
sake in the backcountry.
Sake bunny day.
Oh, yeah, bunny day.
It's only fair after the chef makes us supper that we can make him a little cake for his birthday. Fresh baked chocolate cake with whipped vanilla icing.
You guys have 100% outdone yourselves. It's a good thing that was only a 10K walk today.
Dear Chef Evan, happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Enjoy.
Okay, this is the only time you guys are doing this for me, but I appreciate
You
it.
only turned 40 once, bud. The steam bake keeps it nice and moist too.
Absolutely perfect. It is. It's moist. It's perfect.
Full
The
time.
flavor, like, look at that.
Full-time
Full
Yeah, that's
baker,
freaking-
part-time baker. Beauty.
Yeah. Now I know what you're.
All right, quick video or quick clip. It's 10:30. Had a fantastic night. Tonight was Evan's birthday is in about a couple of days from now. It's on like the 9th, but we're here on November 2nd, and we went all out. I mean, he made us a fantastic dinner. We brought out sparklers, glow-in-the-dark necklaces, gave him a couple of gifts, sat around the fire, had some great conversation. It's just been a great evening. So going to bed now. We're spending the day tomorrow here. We're just gonna hang around and go walk around the lake. Anyways, just want to show you folks that camping in the shoulder season is pretty straightforward. You can make do with the gear you have at home, and you're gonna have a great time. So night 1 is in the bag, day 1's in the bag, going to bed. See you guys in the morning. Just one last quick trick. The bottle in my hands right now is very hot, so what you do is you warm up some water on the fire, and then you fill your Nalgene bottle with hot water, and you put that in the bottom of your sleeping bag, and it just keeps your feet nice and warm, helps you fall asleep quickly. And one of the problem I have at night when it's cold is I get cramps in my feet. I'm okay right now, but once you crawl into bed and you put this Nalgene bottle with hot water in the bottom of your sleeping bag, it just eases those cramps, helps you fall asleep real quick. That bottle will stay warm right till tomorrow morning. How'd everything survive the night? Not bad. Man, the wind up in our area was freaking howling. The wind here must have been incredible.
I had to pull that sign down.
Why?
It was so loud.
So
all
loud?
night.
The happy birthday sign?
Yeah. It's like-
Beauty. Bone dry. Trying to collect some nice pieces of ice.
Harvesting some ice, yeah.
Election day? Yeah, it's one of the purges.
Jeff's making Caesars with sake.
Sake sriracha.
Sake sriracha.
Where have you been?
Clamato Caesar.
At the Met? Yeah.
Jeff said it was going to be a dirty Caesar. Well, of course it's going to be a dirty Caesar. Look at the dirty ice.
Look at the dirty ice, yeah.
I'll go ahead and do that at least. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you brought salt?
Isn't this the world's most freaking amazing Caesar? Sake, Worcester, Clamato, cooked asparagus, a bun, pork,
The ice?
the dirty ice, pork, and some duck. The creativity is amazing. Wow.
Should have put them on the top so that we sink in and gets.
You bought it like there's no spices on it? That's just, oh, okay, okay.
I don't know how long.
These trips are getting ridiculous.
I know.
Like this is just, I don't know, like this is getting ridiculous. Like, we're gonna need to bring a wheelbarrow on our hikes or a cart and just, like, how do we outdo each other? You can't be, it's like, this is insane. Christian's gonna go out, text back the results of the election.
I will. See ya.
What do you think, Jeff?
Beautiful.
Everybody always says they love the blue water because it looks Caribbean, but what would you say to somebody tempted to go swim in there?
I wouldn't at all. You got a wetsuit maybe.
Yeah. You go in water like that, you're in a canoe and you fall in the canoe over there and you try to swim the shore, you're going to be hypothermic by the time you get to shore, even in summer. We walked all the way to the end of the lake and the glacier is fogged in.
Heartbroken.
Totally heartbroken. Might have to do this a couple of times because it's so windy, but I want to do it here. It is now 5 o'clock. And you know, I just want to talk about a couple things about hiking in winter or in the shoulder season. And one of the things is what you're witnessing right now, which is the fact that the weather can change dramatically. So there's some clouds over the horizon and it's blowing in. So you have to be prepared for that. The other thing is in the way northern hemisphere where we are in Alberta, the days get very short. So you know, the sunrise is at 9 and the sun is setting at 5:30, and half an hour from now the sun will be going down. So my rule is that I match the distance that I hike with the hours of daylight that we have. So when the sun comes up at 9 and goes down at 5, you have 8 hours of daylight. So because I have 8 hours of daylight, I use that as a guideline, and I don't try to go much farther than 8 kilometers in the day. And so in December, these will get really short. So you know, I get into 6-hour days kind of things. And then the other point is that you're carrying more gear. So you have less daylight, you're not going as far, and you're going slower because you have more gear. And you have to remember that when you lose daylight, which you lose rapidly, then you're dealing with the dark, and so you need your headlamp. And tasks when it's cold and it's dark are also more complicated. Setting up your tent, preparing dinners, things like that. So don't bite off more than you can chew when you're hiking in the shoulder season. Give yourself lots of time and don't get overly ambitious and keep your days fairly short. So just a little comment I wanted to make.
Garlic butter. Transfer the heat. You always want some sort of fat or oil to transfer the heat.
Oh, didn't you, Jeff?
Doesn't matter.
This is all going to taste.
It's all gonna be good and hot.
Yeah,
so.
it's all going to be phenomenal.
Oh, fuck. I'm in heaven. Oh, wow. Awesome, Evan. I've had the mashed potatoes, the chicken already. It's all freaking amazing.
Great. Trying some spooky lighting since it's Halloween.
Are we high on mushrooms right now?
They're fine because that's super great.
Chanterelle, they're just like a fucking 24-hour.
slightly outside, like it's going to turn into snow. It's only 8 o'clock, but we're all tired. We didn't even go anywhere today. We just stayed around camp. We went for a long walk around the lake, but you know, that's okay. You don't always have to be moving. We had an amazing breakfast. Those Caesars with the pork and the chicken skewers, and then we had onion soup for lunch, and then chicken and mashed potatoes and corn for dinner. So, oh, listen to the rain. Now it's really coming down. Anyways, second day is done. I'm gonna crawl into the double sleeping bag, and hopefully it doesn't turn into too much snow tomorrow for the hike out. And then looking forward to getting back to civilization tomorrow and finding out who won the US election. All right, folks, good night. See you tomorrow morning.
Boiled from last night and then boiled again.
Oh, well, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
How much you need?
A little more, a little more, a little more. Right there. Thank you. Doesn't look murky at all. Taking lots of break because the climb this morning is steep and it's snowy, so, and the trail sort of melted and froze overnight, so it's very slippery.
Epic.
Snow melted quite a bit since 2 days ago. Almost looks like spring. We're heading to those red chairs over there. This is the House River Flats.
$4 grand, I'd be happy to leave the tree